And hump day, hump day. What it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? It's Wicked Wednesday. You know what time it is? Tea time. Yeah, it's tea time. It's tea time, man. It's your boy OG Big Sam. And right way, that way, on both sides of the ball, it is the franchise, the resident co-host on the Wicked Wednesday Sports Tea. Today, we're gonna get at you on a few things. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about this O-line. We got an addition. We're gonna talk about this run game and you know what I'm saying, rushing yard expectations. Um, and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, dabble in a little NBA finals. You know, make picks and all of that thing, you know, and storylines and all that kind of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but everybody, you know, just coming on in, getting on in, taking your lunch, you know, taking your break, taking your 15 or riding in your car. We here for it. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we gonna do. So let's get it. Let's get on in here. Let's get it on in here. Um, the 30 Birds had an addition to the all line on yesterday. We claimed Andrew Stuber off waivers from New England. Um, I recognize the name of, you know what I'm saying, haven't seen him, but just not knowing the reasons or reason of his departure from New England, whether it was financial, whether it was skill, whether it was, you know what I'm saying, injury. But we picked him up in addition, you know what I'm saying, to bolstering our joints. And hmm, what do you think? And what does this move say, or what it shakes the needle with, or you know what I'm saying? What purpose do you think was the addition of one Mr. Stuber?
Well, I mean, it doesn't really move the needle for me, but it gives us more, you know, depth per
Yep.
se. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't have enough depth, and you
Yeah.
need with training camp coming up, you need camp bodies. And let's see, he he played at Michigan for 4 years. He was a seventh round pick 245. He's I mean, he was with New England for at least a season or maybe two. He was second team All American in 21, All Big Ten, and first team All Big Ten in 21.
So
He
he a
was
young cat.
yeah, so he's fairly young.
Okay. All right.
He's only 24.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Mm. Okay.
Might
That's
might hey, we might be able to groom him and
hey,
turn
you
him
know,
into something. So
yeah. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? New place changes the face. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, change the scenery, you know what I'm saying? Often sometimes, you know, helps a player out. You know, who knows? So you can get here and, you know, get jiggy with it on his old line. You know, looks to be a pretty big dude, you know.
yeah, six
Yeah.
six
You know?
six, 318.
Yeah,
That's a big guy
yeah,
right there. That's
yeah. That's large. That is large.
large and in
Well,
charge.
yeah. So I guess we could segue, you know what I'm saying, to bring in the running back room, so to speak, on this in this topic because it kind of coincides, you
Uh,
know, with Bijan coming out and saying what he was saying about the offense. I kind of crossed up into my eyebrows a little bit and got to thinking, you know. Um, in this scheme, is 2,700 yards rushing too high to expect from this running back room? You guys can throw your answers or thoughts on this, what I'm saying, in the comments section. And while y'all thinking about it, I'm just gonna say good morning to a few of y'all. Mucho was in the pole position. Hey, Sonya,
Hey, Miss
Mr.
Sonya.
Mike, enjoy the Texas boy in the building. You know what I'm saying? You got eyes chunking up. You know what I'm saying, behind the eye. Hey, good afternoon. You know what I'm saying, to everybody. But hey, this. Is it? What do you think? Is 2,700 too high to expect from this running back room with Bijan and and all gears and the
McClellan
young cat that we drafted from
and McClellan.
Alabama, right?
Yeah, from Bama. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We got two bulls. You know what I'm saying? We got two bangers and a Maserati in his running back room. Um, you know, that would be my expectation. 27. That would be my expectation.
I mean, I think it's fair. I mean,
Yeah,
because last year Bijan had over 1,000 from scrum,
all purpose.
all purpose, and then the year prior, Tyler Algier had 1,000 yards. So I don't think
1,100.
it's not far fetched. I mean, so and with this scheme being more wide open, I I think it could happen. I mean, so
Hey, is Stuber a guard or a tackle?
he is a guard.
He's a guard. He's a
Uh,
guard, Georgia Texas boy.
he is guard. Yeah, my
He's a
bad.
guard. Okay. But yeah, because and they thinking with this, everybody keep, what I'm saying, keep, daggering Kirk's, what I'm saying, possible injury and injury history, which is really not a whole lot, but
Mhm.
um, they're clearly making an effort to, what I'm saying, add to this, what I'm saying, whether it be depth, whether it be skill, whether it be weight, what I'm saying, they're putting in some work on this O line, and with the scheme being what it is, I can see a lot of teams, what I'm saying, getting suckered in, what I'm saying, dropping the safety down in the box. And, this, I think this run game is what's going to be key to keeping Dirty Kirk clean,
Yes, I agree.
you know. And if this run game, you know, goes off the way I think it will, I mean, we're such to have three running backs with 600 yards or better,
Mm. It could
you
happen.
know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And if that happens, if we're that stable with the run game, life should be pretty good for Dirty Kirk, especially if he back there clean. You know what I'm saying? And can just survey and toss it where you want to toss it, or toss it with, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, in timing, or whatever the case may be. Um, the I would guess a lot of people would be trying to figure the over under of the running back room for this season. I'm 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 looking, yeah, I'm going with the over.
Over.
Yeah, I'm going with the over 27.
Hmm.
I'm going with the over. And it's just I'm going over simply because we've seen all gears. we've seen what Bijan, you know what I'm saying, is, especially when he picks the right hole. No, did he? And and gets there and get gone. You know,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying.
Well, Sam,
Yes,
we got some breaking news.
yes.
The Los Angeles Chargers have released their former Pro Bowl center, Corey Linsley.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hmm. So, do you think Terry has picked up the phone? Could or should Terry pick up the phone?
Mm,
We are talking about the center position. Hmm. Should he? That there, man. On the fly, breaking NFL news by the franchise, ladies and gentlemen. See, we're networking up in this gap. Oh, hey, I mean, what you think? You think
I,
Terry should pick up the phone on that?
well, first, we ain't got that type of money to be. And he was a former Pro Bowler. Nah, bro. We ain't got that type of money right now.
Hmm.
We pinching pennies over here.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, George Texas Boy said, with our QB play being better, we have a chance to have a solid offense like 2012 or 16. Um, I think this offense would be more 2012 oriented. I mean, because we ran the ball 50 to 55% of the time, and we utilized the middle of the field. You remember we had Tony Gonzalez,
Hmm.
um, and we actually did have a pretty good defense that year as well.
Yes.
We did have a pretty good defense. Um, shoot, I think um I think it would be relatively easy. Southside, Southside tripping.
It ain't that fresh. Don't you try me like that.
Mm-mm. Well, as soon as my screen unfreezes, I can't seem to. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Uh,
There we go.
let's
There we
see.
go. There we go. I'm trying to.
Georgia,
Um,
Georgia, Texas boy. Oh no, what's the Georgia, Texas boy?
and he also asked, how long ago
That's what I
was,
was looking for.
was he a Pro Bowler?
In 2021, he was a Pro Bowler in
Mm-hmm.
2021.
Ghost Peppers was good. Southside. Don't come in with that foolishness.
Don't you start today.
I mean, honestly, Southside.
You know what?
I was looking for Noozle to step up in the starting spot. That's just me. I felt like he played better. The rain game got kind of sort of stable when he was in there. But hey, I guess we're gonna find out once camp starts. You know what I'm saying, and we get into this, to this preseason thing.
Yep. The position battles this year will tell a lot.
Yes. Yes.
So all we can do is
Yes.
just wait. Just wait.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia, Texas boy, don't you start that. Don't you do that to me. I ain't no damn Jason Tatum.
What what is he what is George Texas boy doing? What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it should you should be just, saying, shook everything off. You know what I'm saying? It should be 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying, by your time where you at? You gonna go scream, man? It's 10 a.m. Well, man. Oh man, man. How's it going, Ghost Peppers? Let's see. Um, yeah, true. They were older, but they was consistent in 2012. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl defense were a bunch of rookies. I
Yeah,
think what we started what 6 or 7
yeah.
rookies on that.
He said it right there. Six
Yeah,
rookies on that defense.
yeah. You got the Jason Tatum haircut, man. You got you got the Jason Tatum haircut, man.
I don't know
Why
what he
why
talking about.
why Jordan Jackson boy go? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why you won't leave your alone, man? Oh
Hey,
man.
it ain't him that started this shit. It's Southside, and he just
Uh,
coattailing this shit.
mm, um, uh, going back to the original question, you guys give me your expectations of the run game for this year. You know what I'm saying, down in the chat. You know what I'm saying? What you think? You know what I'm saying? Over 27, under 27. What's your number pick? You know what I'm saying, for this run game? Um coinciding with, you know, what this track team of a receiver room can be with in you know what I'm saying, in sequence. You know, um, because as I said, the run game is really going to be a large key in keeping Dirty Kirk clean. Um, and time is, and then especially in timing position, you know what I'm saying, situations, timing plays. There's got to be some type of rhythm. You know, um, and you know, Kirk being clean, can he fill out what he started on last season? You know what I'm saying? And because he was on a MVP run before the injury, he was. You know, so I think, realistically, Kirk. If Kirk is Kirk, you know what I'm saying, like he's been throughout the annals of his career. Um, this offense and its balance is going to be a detriment to a lot of defenses, and that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying right there. We can pick up where he left off. This team about to go above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? From an perspective, if I look at it like this, with this running back room, and if we could dominate time of possession, and we can sustain drives, you know what I'm saying, and be dead out on third down, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, 50, 55, you know what I'm saying, maybe even 60% on third down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I know that's asking for a lot, but 45 or 50% on third down would be, you know what I'm saying, a consistent thing. of us being able to stay on the field. You know, I mean, it is, and yeah, that would be a possibility as well, being a top 10 offense. You know, um, but like the damage that we could, I see we can run over 25, 26, 27, 2,800 yards, something like that on the ground. Life is going to be lovely, especially when what I'm saying, you're into the game week to week with not nary grass stain, what I'm saying, on you and whatnot. You know, do you know? Do you know? Man, do you know? Do you know? Uh, let's see. I think what the doggone screen keep acting up. Uh, yeah, I had a. Well, I mean, you wanna add anything else to that particular, what I'm saying, Manatra? Uh, what's your thoughts, and and making this offense a well-oiled machine or whatnot?
Well, um, I think we're gonna score more touchdowns this year from with our running game. Our red zone running game is gonna be more efficient because we're not gonna be running no dumbass tight end screens and shit. Um, and there's gonna be more spacing in this offense
Mm-hmm.
than way more than we had last year. So that's gonna be another thing that helps us out is the spacing. The spacing last year was horrible. It was horrendous. We at some point some points of the game we had three people running in the same area.
Yeah,
Nigga,
that did happen. That did
what are
happen
you
a good
doing?
few times.
What are you doing?
I mean, how does that happen? Multiple times. Three receivers running damn near the same routes in the same area. I
And
mean,
and then Sam,
yeah,
the year
yeah,
before we had two players run two routes and knock each other on out. I'm like,
yeah,
nigga, what
yeah,
are y'all doing?
yeah, yeah.
But that should not be a problem this year because I think it starts from the coaching down. Because our
Mhm.
coaching knows what the f they are doing, and they
Yes.
know how to lead players because they have already done these things themselves in the league and all that. They know what to do and what not to do. So I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I think we should be able to run over 2,700. That's what you said,
Yeah.
and we should run for more touchdowns this year as well because it's like what we was talking about earlier, Sam.
Hmm.
When they bring a safety or a defender down
Hmm.
into the box, like say it's on the left side, and then you're leaving yourself susceptible to on the right side with Bijan.
Right.
All it takes is one miss, and he's gone.
Yeah.
As well as Tyler.
Yep.
He got some speed too.
Yep.
So all it takes is it takes is angles. That it's angles, man.
how you get crossed up wearing cleats? Hey man.
on
Hey,
grass.
right, right. Well, you know, we have a we have a repeat winner this week. You know, it's just I I'm beginning to get to the point where I, you know, trying to find his representation and call him and just take him off YouTube for a few months. Cause Cam Newton,
Oh Jesus.
yes, for a third time, Sports T Dummy of the Week. Let it go. Kirk got his money. You keep talking about what we could have done with this 180 million. Now you out here talking about we could have brought Julio back and got it. Hey, bruh, that dope, that shit been sailed. That dope been
He
nailed,
slammed
welded
it,
shut.
bruh. He slammed that bitch
I
shut.
mean,
No.
you do remember this boy actually went on national TV, all right, and he knew he was on national TV. Everybody know what time First Take start,
Come on.
Undisputed start.
Right.
And Shannon Sharp call you live on the air, and you answer for a matter of fact, and answer the question. Matter of fact, oh, I'm out of there. That it just stop, man. Y'all, bro, you just need to, you know what I'm saying, duct tape your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying, and just go sit in the corner and take that top hat off and put on the dunce hat. Cause you look and sound salty. You look and sound idiotic. You look and sound like, are you really hurting for some money? Cause you keep counting dirty, you keep counting dirty Kirk pocket, and then keep talking want to talk about what we could have did with that 180. Bro, we did what we wanted to do with that 180. We got a veteran quarterback in him. You know that just is not going to be a distraction. It's going to be a welcome addition to the team. Bring what I'm saying, chemistry and leadership. You know what I'm saying? Uh, to keep trying to throw shade. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why you and y'all and those across the board that are talking here? Why is it y'all? You got wishing for him to get hurt, for Penix to get on the field. You got folks out here counting his pocket, mad because he got the check. Yeah, we know where he at. Yeah, he in the city of Atlanta. Yeah, he in Black Atlanta. So what? So damn what? You can't even fix your face to say he didn't earn it. All the work he put in and the amount of times he's bet on himself. Only this time Atlanta is betting on him. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. I mean, but Cam, you just get over it, bro. If you got to go lay on the couch and talk about it, go do that. But just shut up about this man money. Just shut up. Cause you sound like a disgruntled divorced wife right now, mad because you didn't get no alimony. That what you sound like. You know, just saying, man. Some people just don't know when what I'm saying, stay in their damn lane. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, it makes no sense. you crabbing and crying, you know what I'm saying? Talking about all these scenarios of who we could have had or what we could have did. We did exactly what we wanted to do with that money. And no amount of bitching, moaning, and complaining and scenario making is going to change it. See, the honest and real truth about the situation is, you know, Kurt, Cam is mad with himself for the bad choices. Number one, you didn't have the surgery on your shoulder when you should have.
That's one.
That's what screwed you up. That's what screwed that. That was your choice. You made that decision. You made that choice.
Yep.
You played yourself out the picture. You know what I'm saying? You played yourself out of that shape. You know what I'm saying? So if you upset, you know what I'm saying? And let's be honest about it. If you upset with yourself, which would be the right thing, you know what I mean? Talk about that. Talk about that. Because I mean, I understand that not having a chance to play in your hometown and all that good jazz, but it's your own fault there, bro. It's your own fault. Had you probably been healthy, maybe available in 2020, yeah, maybe, possibly, but you weren't. So don't conveniently choose to make Dirty Kurt a target of your envy, jealousy, and frustration because you weren't grown enough to make the right choices in your career on the field. Let's see. George Texas Boy said, and 31 other teams almost ain't signed.
That part.
Yes, 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 yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, George Texas Boy. He is, man. He is. And he be trying to laugh it off. You know what I'm saying? He be trying to laugh it off when he be saying something, but I can, the eyes don't lie. Every time he say the number, that 180, man, what you could have did with that one, you could have got Julio, and you know what I'm saying, me, and Justin. Everybody that you naming ain't worth the Buffalo nickel.
Nope.
And that includes one AAU Jackson. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay on that. I'm gonna stay on that. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, bro, get over it. Get over it. Sit down on the couch and have a discussion, you know what I'm saying, with a shrink if need be. But as far as Dirty Bird business, bro, come on, man. Keep it a buck, bro. Keep it a buck. Cause you sound like a real disgruntled divorced wife right now. Oh, most definitely Southside. Most definitely. If we hadn't signed Kurt, the Raiders was gonna beat Adam, Broncos probably. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Washington probably would have asked him to come back. But what a lot of people keep ignoring, what wifey want, wifey gets. Wifey wanted to come home.
Wanted to come home, bro.
Wifey wanted to come home, and he made that happen. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Thank
Hey,
you for
Miss Chris.
joining.
Hey,
It's
son, you
always a
get
pleasure.
your dirty, snotting hands off Christy. That's my buddy. You get your
Excuse me?
nasty, disgusting hands off of her.
Excuse me.
That's
Sir,
my buddy.
sir,
Pardon me?
Chrissy is
hold
my
on.
buddy.
How he gonna come creep in the back door talking
Excuse me?
bullshit?
You go to hell too. I said Chrissy is
Book,
my buddy, okay?
book you too.
I'm sorry. I'm polite to, you know what I'm saying, all three
The
of my
hell,
delectable
the hell with both of y'all.
women viewers. Auntie,
Look,
Sonya,
every
Christy,
last one of the
I'm not saying
unit.
all the time. All the time. Stop playing. Stop playing. I can speak. I
I
can say
said what I
hello.
said. That's my
I can
buddy.
be appreciative.
That's my buddy.
You can go out the same way your ass came in. Now you can speak first.
He didn't even speak first, Sam.
Now
He
Right.
you
just came in spewing
now he
bullshit.
just being rude. You see how they do me, y'all? They look. I
Hold up,
offer them
Sam.
a
Sam,
place. I
who
offer them a place to share
who
their
came in here
thoughts, and they
rude?
turn their thoughts on me. Ain't
Who
this some bullshit?
who
Hey,
came in
wait a
here
minute.
rude?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I
Wait a minute.
offer them an opportunity to
Do
just go
you
off
hear?
on people, and
You see
they
how he
turn
put
around and go off
see
on
how
me. Boy,
you see
ain't
how he
this some
put
Caitlin Clark ass hating
you
ass
know
shit? This
what?
some Caitlin Clark ass
You
Angel.
know what?
You know what? I'm gonna pull an Angel McCarthy and say, bitch, I'm about to come back and I'm finna protect Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. That's what I'm about to damn do.
Uh,
Hmm. Sure.
mm,
Sure you
Ain't
are. Hmm.
ain't this about some
mhm.
bullshit?
Hmm.
Uh,
We believe you, Mike.
at any
Uh-huh.
rate, good afternoon, Senator.
Hello,
Hmm.
how are you guys?
Hmm.
The hell with you too, Mike.
Yeah, I love you too, Big Ant. I love you too, Big Ant.
No, fuck you.
Hey, Ghost Pepper said Cam brought up Kirk's contract. Yeah, he did. And like I said, he's bitter. He's mad with himself. To be honest, he's mad with himself because that's all it's about. The last 4 or 5 years, your bad decisions, choices not to have the surgery you should have had, not to change your style of play, all led to you missing out on money, getting cut, getting outplayed, what I'm saying, by a guy who just got cut by New England. All of that is on you, Kim. It's on you. Why you out here counting dirty Kirk pocket?
I actually, I, 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 I think there's a bigger issue at hand, and a lot of it has to do with a conversation that I want to expand on a bit. So this is
Go ahead.
kind of I don't know if it'll be an unleashed or it's going to be
Oh, okay.
uh, a straight heat, but
Okay.
the conversation that we're going to expand on, we're going to get everybody's thoughts on. So it probably end up being a 6-man combo, or on the originator. We're going to really expand on it, but
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a bigger issue at hand, and the problem with what we're seeing is this, and you probably have said this to yourself. We got way too many motherfuckers that got way too many platforms to be able to speak their mind, and some people not even qualified to even talk. A lot of people, let me say it again, a lot of people ain't even qualified to talk, to even speak on something, because they've been hypocrites and they've been sheltered, and they've been sheltered and hypocritical all their career and all their life. Guys like Justin Fields, guys like Cam Newton, these guys have been sheltered. They've always been told they great at everything, and then they run and duck and hide when things don't go their way. Cam did that 2 or 3 times already in college.
Yep.
Tell me when I'm wrong. Tell me when I'm
Yeah.
wrong. Every
Hey,
time
he's speaking
every
facts.
time, every time it went hard for Cam, what did he do? He ran to another school because he didn't want to work.
Yep.
The same thing with Justin Fields. When he didn't want to work, he ran to another school and ran to another opportunity. Some people don't even deserve an opportunity to even speak on things because they cowardly, they quit, and every time shit get hard, they want to find something wrong and point the fingers at everybody else. So Cam Newton shouldn't even be allowed to even speak. And this is what, the unfortunate part about having YouTube and the growth of social media. Everybody feel like they expert on something. I look just like this Monica McNote bitch, and she's a bitch, and she's a wonderful athlete, and on top of that she's a well educated sister, so she's all that rolled into one. But the problem is everybody don't know when and where to turn that shit off. You got to know when and where to turn that shit off, and some people they stuck at being a bitch. They stuck at being an asshole, and they think that's all. That's all everybody want to hear. You gotta know when to turn that shit off and know how to shit be real. And that's the problem that we doing. We're seeing with social media, and we seeing in just the word today. Nobody knows when to be honest. Nobody knows when it's time for black power, when it's time for white power, when it's time for Asian power. Just all this cultural power together. It's time and place for all this shit, and nobody knows how to turn it off. Cam Newton need to understand that his ass is 35 plus. When you hit that 35 age, okay, what Jesus died when he was 32 years old. When you start getting to them 30s, yeah, you head into a whole nother. Once you hit 30, man, you it's a different mindset. It's a different mindset than it is. And a lot of these people, they really just can't turn that shit off. And that's what Cam Newton right now. Everything that come out of his mouth, he just seems like he's hateful.
Because he mad with
his career. Because of his career. Sometimes your career, like you think Matt Ryan would have been like, you think Matt Ryan wanted his career to end like that? You think Julio Jones wanted his career to end like that? Roddy White? Like sometimes shit it comes to an end and you just have to accept it. And Sam said it. So he mad with himself, to be honest.
Yes, he is.
You mad with yourself.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it is. Stop whining, stop looking at everybody else's pockets and say, oh, the Falcons should have did this with, Justin Fields. Man, nobody want them. I would say something else, but Chauncey would probably get me if I said it, but I'm gonna leave that alone because he kind of know his family. He cool with cool with him, but so I'm gonna just keep that to myself. But some people just entitled, man. Like you got a lot of entitled ass people. Like everybody think they experts at everything. Nobody want to sit down and actually listen and talk. You want to go and shoot shots at people. Like that whole conversation. Y'all saw what she said on that show. What did she say on the nightcap?
Okay.
Monica McNote. What did she say on the nightcap? Do y'all know?
I don't think it was on the nightcap. I think it was.
It was on the nightcap. It was on his show. She was on the nightcap with Shannon Sharp and what you call it, Ocho Cinco. She was on that show.
But the initial.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I know what the initial. I think we all know what the initial. But did you see the nightcap where she said what she said?
No, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it.
So for y'all who haven't seen it, she essentially took everything she said back. She said, "I did not mean to get personal with Stephen A. But hey, exactly what I just said. She knows she was dead ass wrong for what she said. Dead ass wrong what she said. Just because you feel in your heart that the women and the ladies before you deserve admiration, finances, and the praise, which they get the praise, but the praise isn't enough for them. They want the finances. They want to be on top of the world. They want to be worshipped. It's not enough for them to praise and look at Caitlyn and look at Angel and look at Rakia and look at Cameron Brink and say, man, I'm so proud of you ladies. You ladies are getting what we've always wanted. No, they get on national TV, and whether or not Stephen A. and this is why I say as a businessman and what I've learned, Sam, and I apologize if I'm long, but I've learned as a businessman to kind of see it from that standpoint versus a player, because I think we've all played ball and we've all been ballers.
Right.
So we understand that certain things as a business owner, it's just certain things that I can't do. I can't put my money on the line because you want to take a day off. Like, nah, motherfucker, if you don't show up, then I got to bring somebody else in here. It ain't nothing personal, but I can't fuck up my money and fuck up my opportunity to feed my family to
Right.
look out for you. And this is the same thing with why I say with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is not the owner of ESPN. Everybody want him. Everybody wants Stephen A. Smith to say, "Hey, man, guess what? I can, please speak on it. Speak on it." No, he has creative control and create the ability to hire who he wants or suggest that he hires certain people, but he's not the owner. Just because Stephen A. Smith is one of the most powerful black men and women in the world doesn't mean that he has the ability to tell ESPN, you know what, ESPN, guess what? Fuck what you said. I'm putting this system on. They're gonna do Stephen A. the same way they did Pat McAfee. Tried to sue him and fire him. Oh, y'all forgot about that. Y'all forgot about Pat McAfee almost got fired and he had to sue. It was a whole situation with that. So these guys don't have the power. So all I'm saying with this is that when you got guys like Stephen A. Smith, I understand that they have a powerful position, but they don't run shit. So until he actually runs something and he has a ESPN and a big media company like that, stop trying to put him in a position like he's the president of the United States, because he's not. And that's where I had a problem. That's why I had a problem with what Monica had to say. Was she wrong? No. He could have done a lot more, but if he would have done a lot more, what would have happened most likely? If he would have tried to say, you know what? They don't want me to speak on this, but I'm gonna speak on it anyway.
Well, I think what happened was what went down on the nightcap, I think was a result of them big wigs came down on her.
I mean, it's look, that's always the case, but that doesn't mean you have to do it.
Right.
That doesn't mean you have to do it because somebody said. We've seen plenty of what happened with Shannon Sharp with NBC, CBS. They did the same thing to him. He was like, "Nah, I'm good on that. I'm gone." We seen this shit happen to so many journalists and talk show hosts, like even where the corporate wanted them to speak, wanted them to do one thing and they end up doing another and they end up getting fired. Even when they got some of the most highest rated shows ever. We see this all the time. It happened to who? From Good Times. That man, John Amos.
Yeah.
It happened to him. This man, he was one of the main reasons why they sit up there and had that show was as good as it was. It's because of him. He spoke out on some shit. He didn't agree. He said, fuck that, and left. Just because you upset about something doesn't give you the right to sit up here and point the finger at everybody else because you feel strongly about something and try to condemn. That's why I have a problem with it, because nobody look at it from a business standpoint. Stephen A. got a whole family to feed, bro. It ain't just him. He got his mama, sister, like he got his whole family to feed. If he lose his job, who gonna give Stephen A. Smith the power and the money? It's no guarantee he'll ever get that again. So while he has it, he got to do right by that particular job. So this is why I say you got to start looking at it from both sides. This is why the conversation has to be said, because nobody looking at it that way from both sides. She was on the nightcap, but I tuned in. I changed something and changed to something else. Stephen A. came with the comeback. She didn't admit that she did not play in the W. She essentially, Sam, if y'all didn't see it, she essentially said, I did not mean to get, personal with her. And that's a lie. She did. She did. She meant everything she said. But also, Also on that, on the same note, she went and said what we've been stating too here, and a lot of people say, y'all just, you said that doesn't mean you could have did more than what you did, Stephen A. Smith, because the ladies before us 3 years ago, before us, are worthy of this praise and worthy of that attention. No, you not. Who told you that you were? You look, everybody had the site, everybody had the same. You could, anything could happen for everybody. Y'all know a couple, like 5 years ago, nobody even knew Mad Mike name. I was raising hell just like I'm raising hell now. Ain't nothing changed with it. What the difference is, people started respect me. People started respect our platform. People started to say, hey, you know what? I like y'all. Let me tune in. And I'm thankful for that. So I don't yell and scream and cuss people out because they watching somebody else. And that's why I have a problem with these ladies. Y'all upset because they are now watching the ladies of basketball now. You don't get to dictate when and where people give when and where people give you attention.
Right.
You just respect, and that's why I have a fucking problem. Y'all trying to dictate that Stephen A. Hey, y'all better, y'all should have. If the fans want to watch it, they want to watch it, and that's why I have a problem. She got, like I said, she got personal because it's her personal feeling, and this is why I say a lot of these problems is because the athletes feel in their heart that they was disrespected, and they could have well been. But at the end of the day, attention is something that could go away at any given time. Any
Yep.
given moment, you can say any given moment, something that you say, whether it's right or wrong, could be your end, your last show. So
Yep.
appreciate the attention when you have it. Stop pointing the finger, oh man. When I had my show, now one of you guys didn't, you guys didn't show me no attention. Appreciate it. We appreciate the 16, 17 eyes right now. How many are we got on here?
16.
Eyes on it. 16 eyes. We appreciate that.
Yep.
Do we want more? Do we want 1,600? Do we want 16,000? Fuck yeah, we do. But we appreciate the 16 that we do, who support us. The 10,000 plus who rock with Mad Mike Sports and AFN. We appreciate that, and that's why I think a lot of these athletes, they get their own personal feelings because of what they did not get when they were athletes, and they can't let that shit go, and they harbor so much anger and resentment for a lot of these young kids. Pretty said she had those Cam feelings. I don't think Shannon is going to bring her back on the show. Yeah. Is she has not let go of her own career. You got to learn how to separate athlete and being a journalist. She hasn't learned to do that.
Mm-hmm.
This is where me and Sam fight all. Sam, how many times I say, bro, you got to let go. Like you gotta become a journalist now. Me and Sam fight about this shit almost every other day.
Yep.
We fight about this every other day. And he not wrong when he say he needs to, he wants to express himself properly or a certain way. But is other people in this chat that don't see it the way Sam does and the way Ant does or the way I see it. And we got to respect that and say, all right, let me hear what you got to say. Even if I think this is some complete fucking bullshit, I got to sit down and say, all right, Christy, Southside. Like I see, I don't agree with y'all, but I respect your opinion. I'm not gonna yell and scream at you. Why are you speaking and all that type of stuff? And a lot of them, a lot of these athletes, like Cam Newton, like Monica, they have not done. Especially that dime to Rossi. Don't nothing good come out of her mouth. No praise come out of her mouth. Nothing. Don't nothing good come out of her mouth.
Right. Well, We got the bell toll on that
I got
there.
I got a video dropping on the AJ Terrell contract extension update. So that's gonna be dropping after this show.
Okay. Well, while we got a few minutes, we're gonna peek into and take a quick chat on these here 2024 NBA Finals concerning the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks.
I'm gonna be real quick, Sam. I'm gonna just be
Yeah.
real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Luca.
Thank you.
Fuck Luca. I'm tired of that golden calf that's been given to the world when nobody asked for that bullshit. Nobody asked for no damn motherfucker up here crowning him Larry Bird. Like, Larry who? You ain't even Dirt Nowitzki. Bro, don't disrespect the great Dirt. Don't ever disrespect the great Larry Bird by ever saying he's the greatest white player to ever live. Boy, stop. Bob Cousy. Like, man, there's so many other guys that's like, man, get out of here with this bullshit. Fuck you all.
I
That's all I
like
got to say.
I like what Lucas said a few weeks back concerning that particular, what I'm saying, topic. And look, I haven't done anything but played a few playoff games. That guy's a legend.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's a legend. I'm wearing my own shoes. So, and I hope Skip was listening because he the one started that. He the one started that, you know what I'm saying, when he first got to the league. Storylines for this particular finals, I think the biggest one is Kyrie. The biggest storyline for this finals is Kyrie. It's always been a label. It's been a quiet label, but it's always been a label with him that he's been trying to get away from, not being able to lead a team. You know what I'm saying? Or not having any real success without LeBron. Well, he's on the cusp of doing that and being that. He's 4 wins away from getting another chip pretty much in his own lane, in his own mind, in his own way. I think that's the biggest story of these here finals this year.
I love Kyrie except for that flat earth bullshit.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all, marital problems make you say some crazy shit. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave that right there. There's a calm about him. Apparently, home life is good and great and all of that. The baby's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Everything's is in its serene place as far as Kyrie is concerned, and you can see it in him in his play. In pressure situations, he's really living his best life right now. And real quick, for you Boston Celtics fans, this is going to be another disappointing, outing. Yeah, it is.
I don't even like Boston, but I don't like Luka, so I'm actually cheering for Boston.
I'm cheering for Boston.
I can't bring myself to.
Yep.
It's not, bro. I'm not. Look, I do not got time for another Great White Hope marathon with ESPN. You know ESPN is going to run this shit until he's gonna be the greatest player to ever exist. Right now. Now we gonna start. He's saying he better than LeBron. Watch what I tell you. Why?
Look, okay, like I said the other day in our conversation,
watch him win that shit.
Okay, let everybody that's propping him up like that, let him win the chip.
Oh, I'm talking clearly off my feelings. I'm talking clearly. Let's be sure. I'm. This is clear bias for me.
Yeah, I know. I'm just speaking to the people and giving a perspective on it. And like I said, I brought up what he said himself in reflection to the Larry Bird comparison. And
he not. He knows Luka is a great player.
He said that. A great player. Said, man, that guy's a legend, man. I'm not wearing his shoes. I'm wearing my own.
Mm-hmm.
and when you get to look, let's just see where this journey goes. He wins it, and then okay, if he wins it, all right, can he do it again? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Let's wait for him to get 2 or 3, before we
Right. He ain't even got one, and
start
we
that.
already crowning him.
He's had to go. His journey has been his journey. It started with the divisional round. He went, you know what I'm saying, and then he got to what's come final. Then he got back to it. You know what I'm saying. Now he's in the finals. All right, let him run his race before we give him a label, give him a title, or give him a crown that he hasn't, what I'm saying, gotten to that level yet.
Yeah.
Let's see how this plays out.
Hold on. How many Dirk got? Is it 1 or 2?
Dirt has won.
1.
Yeah,
So he's not even
2011.
won a championship, and he's already better than Dirk. Yeah, I do remember the 1. I do remember that. I think it is 1.
Yeah, it's one. Dirt went to 2 finals, won one.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's probably what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dirt. He went to 2 finals and won one. And in this, I just the way those guys have been doing it, and the way Boston in under the big lights, especially this particular duo, they haven't fared too well. They haven't fared, and I don't. Honestly, I don't trust Tatum.
I mean, neither do I, but I'm praying and I'm hoping. Look, I'm putting my sacrificial Nike socks.
Yeah, the hell with all
Yeah.
that, Sam. But no, you can miss me with
I'm
all
not
that
trying to. I'm
bullshit.
just not trying to. Like I do not. I do not want to hear. It's
Nope.
already bad enough that we got to hear this LeBron and Michael Jordan comparison every 5 seconds. I do not want to hear he's the greatest basketball player of all time when he won 1 championship. It's gonna be murderous row with Dirk winning the championship. He's gonna win one, but I'm not looking for it. Look. I just can't wait till LeBron retires so we can stop talking about him and Jordan. Look. I do not. I'm so tired of comparison. Why guys just can't be great? Let's just celebrate Luka as a great player. Why can't we celebrate Trey as a good player? It's the will he ever be better than Luka? Those guys are different in their own right. They great in their own
They
right.
ain't
Why
even
we
the
gotta
same
compare
height. They
those
don't
guys?
play the
Like
same damn
it's so
position.
annoying.
Come on, just a lot of these comparisons.
None of that, Sam.
You can destroy them in simple concept. One, you're comparing 2 guys that don't even play the same position. You know what I'm saying? That's just one. That's just one, and it should be the one. You know what I'm saying? And then
They're not even in this.
you don't let
Yeah.
stories play out. You don't let journeys play out. You don't. It's just automatically. You know what I'm saying? One good thing, yeah, you automatic the goal. You know, Mike and Bill, God rest his soul, um, said it best. It's you really just can't compare guys from different eras because they're different times, different games. We should just look at these guys
Hmm.
and celebrate them for what they did and what they brought to the game and how they left it. You know,
The end.
yeah, yeah. And with that right here, I hope the sipping of this particular episode of the tea filled you. You know what I'm saying? Quenched your thirst. Um, Appreciate the senator for
By the
joining
way,
us. Yes, sir.
if you guys haven't seen on our videos, also it's on my shorts. It's on most of the videos. We got the Mad Mike. Not only with the sports tee, we got the sports tee mug, but we got the Mad Mike sports mug also. So you guys, and that like the Mad Mike sports
Hmm.
mug is 17.99. You can find it on any one of our videos. But yeah, hit up Sam
Mm-hmm.
or the therapist ATL, so we can.
Yeah,
I
because
want to get one of Sam Sports Tea
yep,
mugs.
12,
And sip a little
12.50.
something, sip a little coffee with us in the morning. 12.50,
Yes,
12.50.
yes,
So
yes.
look, get your mugs, man. Get your coffee mugs. Sip some coffee mugs in the morning while we do our shows, man. Like I said, we
Yeah.
appreciate it. We're just
Shop
getting
with the
started with the
conglomerate.
merchandise, but if you guys want that, head over to Mad Mike Sports, get Mad Mike's coffee mug, and
Mm-hmm.
support the team. We
Yeah,
got stuff even at the and it's shop for as low as what $2.99 for just to have a
mm-hmm.
sticker, put it on the refrigerator, give it to your kids, put it on a book bag. We got all types of stuff right now, so we just getting started. We appreciate everybody. That's
Yeah,
all I got for you.
yeah. And to piggyback off of
Oh,
that,
oh, 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 oh. We got the big the franchise. We got his coming up. I see. All right, we got that coming up real soon. We got that coming up soon. So
yeah,
just support
and
support your team, man. Support your
yeah.
homeboys.
And then piggybacking off of that again with the appreciation. That's why I try to let you all know on a daily basis, pretty much every show. We appreciate you when you tune in. We appreciate you when you dialogue with us and what I'm saying, commune and what I'm saying, and viewership and all. I appreciate it. I love it. I love you guys and your viewership, what I'm saying, and making this, real for me from my perspective and being able to do these things because I enjoy doing this. I'm not, I'm not in this just for the attention. I'm in it to, what I'm saying, speak to people, give information, entertain you as well. It's living a dream, people. And I thank you all for it. Yeah, and we're coming to a close. Southside, Christy, Gambred, Sonia, everyone, Mucho, everyone goes.
Hello, Sonya. I just like saying Sonya. I
Georgia,
just like saying.
Texas boy, everyone, appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Hey, hump day is almost gone. You know what I'm saying? You make your next choice your best choice, but most importantly, keep it real, keep it dirty, just keep it real with yourself. That way, can't nobody be fake with you. And with that, for the senator, for the franchise, it's been your boy OG Big Sam serving you this tea. And we out, y'all.